Welcome, kids, to Discovering Your Greatness with Mr. Lloyd and
Mr. Chris.
Because today we'll be talking about somebody who's amazing man. Somebody who's been around for a while, 57 years old, 57-year-old man, still making changes to this day. And Mr. Chris is going to tell you more about him right now.
Well, today, you guys, we're actually going to be talking about a gentleman. His name is Robert Smith. Robert Smith. He actually is the wealthiest African American in the world. The wealthiest African American in the world, even wealthier than Oprah Winfrey. And he's actually the wealthiest African American that you've never heard about. So,
amazing.
Lloyd is going to tell you a little bit about how he built his wealth.
How he built his wealth, he founded a company named Vista Equity Partners. Basically what he does with Vista Equity Partners, he basically just manages software for different companies. And as he does that, he grows his clients and grows his clients. He even done work for companies such as Apple, Google, Microsoft, and all other variety of companies. Mr. Chris is going to tell you about an amazing thing that he did. And I'm going to give you the percentage of the number. He's going to tell you about an amazing thing he did for college.
Yeah, he actually was the keynote speaker, you guys. You know how like when you have a graduation class speaker and somebody comes in, they're the keynote. So he was the keynote speaker for Morehouse College. And this was last year. And he paid off over $34 million worth of student loans to every single graduating class member of 2019. That was over 396 students that were sitting out there. Just think of a whole graduating class from college, and he was standing up there and he paid off all of their student loans. And then he made a challenge out to everyone that was there, all of the alumni, everybody that had graduated from Morehouse. And he said, he challenges you to do the same. And he challenged them to do the same. And you know what? That's the beautiful part. That's why I have Lloyd right here with me, Generoso. Because that's the Generoso flag. Generoso stands for generosity. And he made a lot of money. And he's still making a whole lot of money, billions of dollars. But you know what? He's not stingy. But he's very generous. And he's changing the world with his generosity, Lloyd.
All right. So with the $34 million, that it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that he spent $34 million on paying off student loans, because not only does that open up more opportunities for other people to see what he's doing, but it opens up opportunity for people to continue doing the same thing. You know, you can do the same thing if you just follow in great footsteps, and you can just do the same thing. You can make a tradition out of this, and hopefully they do make a tradition out of this. So hopefully we can continue to see it grow and flourish. So with that being said, kids, parents, don't forget to wash your hands, stay safe, practice social distancing. Please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dream Center of Tampa Bay. Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook and share our videos if you can. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless.
And guess what, you guys? The next video that we're going to be doing next week is because we're going to be focusing on 3 areas in discovering your greatness. All right. In discovering your greatness, we're going to focus on those who are contemporary or those who are alive, and African Americans who are doing phenomenal things who are alive, or contemporaries, what it's called. African Americans who may have passed on, but they're more historic. Okay. And they are in the civil rights struggle and things of that nature. Did phenomenal things there. But also we're going to do ancient African contributions that you should know about, that you might not know about. So next week, because the first week, I'm going to start off with the first week we did Madam C.J. Walker. So she was an African-American historical figure. Okay. So that's in the past. Still making an impact today. And then we did Robert Smith today. And he's still alive, and he's making phenomenal waves today, as we just told you guys, what he did at Morehouse College. But then we're going to do next week, we'll be doing Mansa Musa, King Mansa Musa. And he is absolutely the richest king that ever lived, one of the richest kings that ever lived. And we're going to tell you a lot more about him next week. So our challenge to you is you to find some things about Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa, Mansa Musa. Google him. If you guys can text us or you can share some information with us in advance, you might win some points for your house. Win some points for your
Mm.
house. Why? Because that's what it's about. So
Right.
anyway, that's our time, you guys. Now, as always, we don't just want you to learn about other people's greatness. We want you to discover your greatness. So, what can you do to be generous, just like Mr. Robert Smith was? What can you do to be generous? What can you do to discover your greatness and help somebody else out with what you've been given? All right. God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you next time on Discovering Your Greatness. Thanks, Mr. Lloyd.
No problem. Peace.